3 and letter 8 of the Family Code. No, kaya, by reason of these laws, na igwa kita, si Pops, as a former Filipino citizen, can adopt jointly his younger brother, minor brother, together with his or her husband. Now, so alien husband naman is also qualified. Why? The alien husband can now adopt under Section 7, Paragraph B of 8552, Republic Act 8552. Kadakol na beses na ang Supreme Court has held in several cases that when husband and wife are required to adopt jointly, each one of them must be qualified to adopt in his or her own right. Yan so naging disposition po kang korte digdi po sa kaso kang Republic versus Toledano. Yan. However, the American husband must comply with the requirements of the law, including the residency requirement of 3 years. So, sabi tabaga, kung ang alien ma-adopt, aside from the qualifications na exercise a joint parental authority towards the adoptee, towards the child. Number 2, when one spouse seeks to adopt the legitimate child of the other. So sa iyang agom, may legitimate child, gusto niyang adaptaron itong aki kan sa iyang agom. In case husband and wife jointly adopt, or one spouse adopts the legitimate child of the other, sabi ko nga ni po, joint parental authority shall be exercised by the spouses. Very succinctly provided po yan. Very clear yan sa Section 7, kaining RA, Republic Act number 8552. Number 3, exemption, kang inaapuduman niya to sa general rule na jointly, the husband and wife must jointly adopt, iyo po, if the spouses are legally separated from each other. Yan. I hope, klarado po ini sa tuya, mga katiwala. So, in adoption proceedings, whose consent to the adoption is necessary? Kisay pong consent ang kaipuhan na itao. So, sabi po digdi, after being properly counseled and informed of his or her right to give or withhold his or her approval of the adoption, the written consent of the following to the adoption is hereby required. So, ini po ang kaipuhan magtaokan sa indang consent pag during the adoption proceedings. Number 1, the adoptee. So, i-adopt if 10 years of age or over. Kung more than 10 years old na, so kaipuhan niyang magtaonin written consent. Take note, written consent sa adoption. Number 2, the biological parents of the child. Kung midbid pa, so biological parents or the legal guardian kang aki, kaipuhan magtaonin consent, or the proper government instrumentality which has legal custody of the child. Usually, ini po ang DSWD. So, kaipuhan sindang magtaonin consent to the adoption application. Sunod, the legitimate and adopted sons or daughters, 10 years of age or over, of the adopters and adoptee. Yan. So, mismong adaptaron, kang adapter, kung more than 10 years old na, kaipuhan niya kaipuhan niyang magtaonin consent. Kung habo man palan magpa-adapt, tama man. Ang sunod po, the illegitimate sons or daughters 10 years of age or over of the adopter, if living with the said adopter and the latter spouse, if any. Yan. Kung nag-i-star na sa inda, dawa pa na yaon na sa inda nag-i-star, kaipuhan manggiraray na magtaonin consent ining illegitimate sons or daughter. Lalong-lalo na kung siya 10 years old above na. Then the spouse, if any, of the person adopting or to be adopted. So, agom, kang tawong ma-adopt, asin, so tawong i-adapt. Pwedeng kurango naman ang ganso i-adapt, may agum na. So, kaipuhan magtaonin kay puhan magtaonin na consent. So, igwadigding sarong magayuno na kaso na kang 1995 ini na desisyonan. So, ini po ang sitwasyon ninda. Ining mag-agumpo na si Alvin Klaus, natural-born U.S. citizen, and Evelyn Klaus, a former Filipino who became a naturalized U.S. citizen, filed a petition to adopt Solomon Alcala. Si Solomon Alcala, a minor who is Evelyn's younger brother. Tugang niya. So halos parehas ang sitwasyon kay ni, although mga basic requirements for adoption gani may pagkukulang ini, may mga kulang ining spouses na ini. The trial court granted the petition. Yan ang problema, kaya lang inapilar. Now, are the spouses qualified to adopt? Unanswered digdikang korte, si Alvin Klaus is not qualified to adopt under any of the exceptional cases in Article 184. Itong para explain ta. Because Solomon is neither his relative by consanguinity nor the legitimate child of his spouse. Dapat legitimate child kang spouse bago su alien pwedeng makauni. Kuyan niya, minor brother ni Evelyn. So when they filed the petition to adopt Solomon, bako na po Filipino citizen si Evelyn. She lost her Filipino citizenship when she was naturalized as a citizen of US. And on the other hand, si Evelyn po may appear to qualify pursuant to the Section 7 of RA number Republic Act number 8552. She was a former Filipino citizen. She sought to adopt her younger brother. Unfortunately, the petition for adoption sa parte po ni Evelyn cannot be granted in her favor alone without violating the above-mentioned provision which mandates a joint adoption by husband and wife. So, sana nasusundan ta po. And pwede sana itong mga exceptions na pinag-mentionan ko po kasuba ko sa Indo. Ang Section 7 of RA Republic Act number 8552 requires a joint adoption by the husband and wife. And this is in consonance with the concept of joint parental authority over the child. So, gusto nang pasiguro na kamong duwa, igwa kamong joint parental authority, which is the ideal situation. As the child to be adopted is elevated to the level of a legitimate child, it is but natural to require the spouses to adopt jointly. And of course, ining rule na ini also ensures harmony between the spouses. Kung dahil sila nag-adapt jointly, susaro sa nang gusto, baka pag-apihon suaki na inadapt itong adoptee kang other spouse. So, iyo po iyan ang saro kan mga bagay na dapat ang tungkusan. Now, ano itong mga tigsasabi po niya to na essential requisites for a valid and effective adoption? Ini po, bako ini mirror directory na pwedeng day sunod doon o guide sana. But these are mandatory requisites na dapat talagang kumplayan for an adoption to be valid. Number 1, the adopter must be of legal age. Na-mention taan kasubago of legal age. Number 2, he must be in possession of full civil capacity and legal rights. Yan. Klarado man po yan sa tuya. Number 3, para ulit-ulit po ini, he must be in a position to support and care for his children. So, adopter dapat may kakayahan, whether legitimate or legitimated or illegitimate, in keeping with the means, both material and otherwise, of the family. Financially capable na magsuporta duman sa iyang bagong miyembro kang pamilya. Sabi tangani, ining by reason of adoption nagigi siyang legitimate child kang adopter. Number 4, he must be at least 16 years older than the person to be adopted unless he is the parent by nature of the adopted. So, sinabi taman ining exception na ini. Kung siya mismo su magurang, Day naman kay puhan kumplihan ining 16 years na age difference. Or is the spouse of the legitimate parent of the person to be adopted? Agum siya kang legitimate parent kan tawong gustong adaptaron. Number 5, the person to be adopted must not be prohibited by law from being adopted. So tawo na gustong i-adopt, talagang sabi nga ni administratively na declare na free to be legally adopted. Then the written consent of those who according to law shall be necessary must be secured. So sinarot-sarota naman iyan kasubago. And number 7, importante po ini ay judicial decree of adoption must be secured. So kay puhan, igwa sukorteng declaration or decree na pinaluwas na ining aking ini is now legally adopted by this adoptee o adopter or ining parents na ini. So yaon po iyan napapalaman sa Article 36 kang Presidential Decree 603 as amended by Executive Order Number 91 and pertinent provisions of the Rules of Court. Yan. So, klarado po iyan sa satuya mga katiwala. So, dyan muna po kita mga katiwala tapos kan sa tuyang discussion. Sa sunod na Sabado, maghirilingan po giraray kita. Sa tuya giraray na ipapadagos ining discussion manunungod kay ining sa tuya ngunya na topic na yupoan adoption. Salamat po sa gabos na nagantabay sa tuya. Salamat sa mga nakaibahan niya to sa radyo, sa TV man, magpuon sa 1st, 2nd, 3rd district kay ining sa tuyang probinsya as in inaabot kay ining sa tuyang Facebook live streaming. Sa mga nagko-comment, nagtataonin suggestions, thank you very much. Sa Lado Technical, Ravi Rondi, as in sa iyang mga kairiba, thank you very much po. See you next Saturday, same time, same place. Father Neil Jose Cortesa Aranas, ang nakaibahan nindo.